Good morning. It's Friday, April the 24th. Today is lesson 8.2. As I said, we're going to begin going back through linear equations, inequalities, and systems over the next couple of weeks until the end of the school year. So today we're going to remind ourselves about calculating slope. Again, these notes are not brand new. This is work that we did at the beginning of the year. You can find a copy of this attached to the lesson itself. However, you will not be able to interactively write on it. If you want to take notes, you need to print it out and then just take notes for yourselves. The notes are not required to be submitted to me. I'm going to assume that you're going to take care of it. Okay, slope. Slope describes two things in regards to a line. It describes the steepness a little hard to write on this, and the direction. Of the line. So you can see in these examples, we're always going to start at the left-hand side of the graph, and if it's down going up, it's going to be positive. If it's starting on the left up and goes down, then it's negative. Horizontal, it will be parallel to the x-axis, and if it's vertical, it will be parallel to the y-axis. Something to remember is that the bigger the absolute value, remind yourself what absolute value is, has no positive or negative, it's just the distance from zero. The greater the absolute value is, the steeper the line. So that way when you're looking at an equation, looking at slope, you can say, oh, that's going to be a really steep line, or that's not going to be a steep line. Okay, a quick reminder about the slope formula. I will not sing the song to you, but I'm happy to publish it for those of you who want to do it yourselves. y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1 equals m, which is the variable that we use to designate slope. And in a two-word phrase, it represents the rise over the run. Okay, the y value, the change in y over the change in x. So let's look at the graph in example 1. We have 2 points, -2, -1, and 4, 3. And what we want to do is find the slope. So the first thing we're going to do is actually just count the value from -1 to 1, then 1, 2, 3. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going from -1 to 3. So I have -1 to 3. I'm going a total of 4 in the distance. When I want to change the x value, I'm going from -2, over here is 4. So I'm looking at the values of the green in the run versus the red, which represents the rise. So the run then goes from -2 to 4, which is a total of 6. So when I reduce 4 over 6, I get 2 over 3. So the slope of this particular line is 2 over 3 equals m. Okay, so example 2, which you see down at the bottom, I'm going to move that up to the next page. -1, 2, and 1, 7. So -1, 2, and 1, 7. So I'm going to label this x1, y1, 1, and x2, y2. Okay, so I'm going to take my 7 minus 2, following the formula, and 1 minus negative 1, which gives me 5 over 2 equals the slope. So there you've seen finding the slope both from a graph and from just the 2 points that you need using the slope formula, y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. Okay, good luck on your homework.